to keep you.
Dumelang, ka lebitso ke Seadimo ke moradi wa Thlale, and I am a law researcher for Justice for Women at the Constitutional Court of South Africa.
To me, but life got in.
So initially I was an outside dropout because I was really good at maths and everybody decided I should do actual science. And then one day I discovered the speech that I wrote when I was 10 years old about how to change the prison system in South Africa and about rights and justice and all of that. And I realized that what truly makes me happy and what I'm passionate about is social justice, social activism, and actively changing people's lives for the better. And so then I decided, why not just do law?
Between tried to square.
So, I mean, it helps that I'm really passionate about law and this is really what I want to do. And to be honest, for the most part, that's what gets me through most of the days. That's what got me through my entire degree, honestly, because it's really not easy. I mean, it's an entire speciality, and if it gets hard and there are challenges, and I mean, we often romanticize this academic process, and for me it was nothing short of very hard and required a lot of dedication. And like I said, my passion is what got me through most of it.
Not being there, but it's there.
I mean, there are downsides of law. Like as a black queer woman, when this law is so patriarchal or so white-centered, and you just feel like the law is not for you, and you live in a country that's governed by laws from like English people or British, Dutch, Roman Dutch law and all of that stuff. And I mean, you actively have to assert yourself in these spaces because they were never really created for you. And so it helps to have support systems where people believe in you, but you also believe in yourself and you like doing what you're actually doing, because I think for the most part that's what carried me through it. And another downside of law is that there isn't so much funding. I mean, we're all taught we must become rocket scientists and we must become engineers and we must do all the specialized stuff that requires, sciences and maths and so when you want to do something a little bit more on the social side of things, nobody really wants to fund that. And so, I mean, I learned how to improve my confidence through this, through approaching different people, convincing them why fund me and why I'm good for this and why I want to do it. So a large part of the process was reflections and just learning more about myself, because I had to understand myself and why I'm in this field in order to convince others and make them take out money to pay for me to do this degree.
Hold back in the river, let me look in your eyes.
Okay, so the reason I decided to go into research, honestly, it was almost by pure chance. I mean, the Constitutional Court has these vacancies. Every year they hire 22 new young people to do research for the highest court in the country. So I was like, why not just apply? And that's a big part of why I'm doing law, and what I've learned about law is that you're not limited to a specific career field. You're not limited to a specific career path. We're often taught that, I mean, people who study law become lawyers, but there's so much more that you can do.
Back the river so I can stop for a minute and see where you.
So the advice I'd give to young women who are trying or considering getting into law is that it's about patience, honestly, and perseverance. I mean, you don't have to rush into it, and if you're in doubt, just do it, because law in and of itself, it's not a destination. It's a tool of empowerment. It's more of the journey to the destination. You can literally do almost anything with a law degree, and it's not a trap. So you don't have to be afraid that once you do it, all you can ever do with your life is A, B, or C, and you can be really creative with it, and it's about you using it to achieve what you want and not letting the system use you. So go out there, pursue it, give it your all, and just do it for the black folk.
Hold back. Once upon a different life, we rubbed our backs into the sky.